Welcome. In this playthrough of Wild Ascent, we go on to Season 4 of The Hunt. So I went ahead and went through the setup process since we've seen that done before. We've got some full cover here, partial cover, and some barbs. So I don't want to get knocked back into that. And for our setup, we are surrounded. So we are set up here with the creatures around us, and they will get to go first, except for the fact that we have the Priestess of Veil. So at the beginning of an encounter, one seeker may make a free activation, which doesn't get an exhaust token on it. So we'll go through this. So once again, we're on a Path to the Vein, so seekers may not apply status effects to creatures. So while Zaxos typically adds fatigue, he won't be doing that for this game. Our level 2, we have an Exhausted Effigy, 18 health, 0 for defense on both sides. Undying on activation, he heals for 3. Clairvoyance on defense ignores bonus back attack damage. And we've done some research on this guy. So with our Seeker's Manual, apply research to a creature. At the beginning of the encounter, that creature's attacks will have -2 damage since it's a level 2. Then we have the Bulg Skulker, 15 health, physical of 1, 0 there. On defense, he gets a retaliate with physical attack, range of 1, 3 base damage, and 2 attack dice. And Redoubt may not receive more than 4 damage from a single attack. Then we have the Demon Wretch, 15 health, 0 physical, but 2 magical defense. On activation, roll 3 attack dice. On each special, summon a demon spawn with 1 hit point, 3 speed, and magical attack, range 1 and 5 attack dice. And Drusus is focused on this guy, which means he will be getting, we found the right spot, +1 base damage, but -1 defense against the creature. And lastly, a River Guardian. May only be damaged by adjacent attackers. So from our last encampment phase, we did do some leveling up. So he has the top 4 abilities now. So +1 magical defense. He has had apply taunt to all enemies within a range of 2, but as an action, he can also heal himself for 5. And when a non-summoned creature is slain, Zaxos immediately makes a free activation. So the demon spawn may help us there. And he's got the, as I throw tokens all over, flanking from Drusus. So taking a look at his abilities, he's unlocked his top 3. So he's focused, beginning of the encounter. He is focused on the Demon Wretch. His attacks damage all enemies in the frontal arc, and flanking, he gave that +4 base damage against creatures adjacent to Drusus to Zaxos. Then we have Coralt, who has unlocked the top 4. Whenever another allied seeker is down, assign 5 damage to him. On defense, he may assign 2 damage to self to assign all incoming damage to another allied seeker. It's an action. Heal all other allied seekers for 2 and assign 2 damage to him and all creatures. And Unchained. When a seeker is down, heal self for 5 and apply Unchained to self. He has +1 physical defense and +1 base damage per Unchained. And then lastly, Fanny. Top 3 abilities: the Heavy Thrust, attacking adjacent enemy with 3 base damage and 2 attack dice. On attack, assign damage. On special, knockback. She's got +1 range, and sidestep has +1 attack dice. And resolute, her default attack has +1 base damage for every 5 health she has lost. And from the previous game, I missed some damage on both Coralt, Zaxos, and Drusus, but he was here when he would have healed 3 more, so he's still fine. I've taken those 2 down a step. And then, of course, with our new Monster Hunter, seekers may begin capturing creatures at half their health +5. So that is our setup. We've got our monster deck here. Give this a final shuffle, and we can get started. So for our free activation, we're going to use Zaxos. He's going to go 1, 2, and change direction for 3, making an attack on the Demon Wretch. And his ability is, he's got a base 3 damage plus 1 because of Drusus, and 3 dice coming in. So 4, 5, 6 damage, and 0 defense. So going down to 9. Then her first activation is going to be the River Guardian. Most adjacent enemies. Oh, we know how this thing hurts. He's got a swift advance of 5, so he can move diagonally. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to hurt everyone. So his attack damages all adjacent enemies. And 7 attack dice. All right. So 5 hits. These 2 he's attacking from their back. So it's going to be 7 damage on him. He's got 1 defense, so taking 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She has her ability. She can try to get out of this. See, she sidesteps. Well, he does have plus 1 for being adjacent to that. She did not get her roll. So 7 damage in the back, going down to 16. And then just 5 on Drusus. He's got a defensive 2, so taking 3. All right, I was hoping to go with him to get him next there, but that path has been blocked. So we're going to activate with Fanny. She's going to use her Vault ability to spend 3 movement here. 4 and 5, attacking the Demon Wretch. Base damage of 5 and rolling 1 dice. He's got 0 defense, so taking, well, that was a physical, so yes, down to 4. Which will trigger Zaxos' ability. If an adjacent enemy and his frontal arc is attacked, he may make a 4 attack dice against that enemy. Of course, he has a plus 1 base damage because of him. So 3 damage, taking him down to 1. Just couldn't do it. All right. Then the Bog Skulker's going to go. Enemy with the lowest physical defense. Everyone's at 2 at the moment, so then he's going to target the nearest, which I guess will be Fanny, straight ahead. He's got an advance of 5, wants to be within a range 1, so just moving straight ahead. And attacking, 3 base damage and 3 attack dice. Ooh, and 3 hits. So 6 damage coming at her. See if she can sidestep out of that. And she does and takes no damage. Then we're going to have Zaxos go to finish off the Demon Wretch. Getting us 3 dice. Base of 4, 5, 6 damage and out. So defeated. Which triggers Corrult. Whenever, let's see here. His Soul Feast, whenever a creature is slain, he'll sell for 5, so he's going up to 18. Then the next creature is a Demon Wretch, so we get a free turn. And Drusus is going to go after the River Guardian. So 1, 2, attacking in the back. Go ahead and move this out of my way. So he gets 2 dice and base 4 damage. So 6, defense of 0. Going down to 12. Then the effigy is going to go. Enemy with the lowest magical defense, which is Fanny. Swift, careful movement, so one needs to be within a range of 3. And can get that by moving here and going straight diagonal into her. So 5 base damage and 2 attack dice. So 7 potential damage. She'll see if she can sidestep and takes nothing. See, he activated last turn. So now it's definitely Kuralt. He is just going to turn around and face him face to face. So base damage of 3 with 4 dice. So 6 damage. Down to 6 health. Then the River Guardian's going to go. Enemy with the lowest magical defense, which is just turn. Range of 3. Okay, so in that case, before it does that, careful swift advance. 1, 2, then turn. So now it's a range of 3 away from her. It's going to be base damage of 2 with 2 attack dice. 4 damage. She'll try to sidestep and not do it. So down to 12. Reset. Druses turn to the side, 2 and 3, attacking in the back. So base damage of 4 with 2 dice. With the +2, so 6, 7 damage. And that's enough to take him out. Which will allow him to go up to full health. Next, the effigy is going to go. Ally with the lowest HP. Well, unfortunately, they're both at full health. If all creatures are already at full HP, assign 3 damage to all enemies. All right, 1, 2, 3. Down to 17. 1, 2, 3. So Fanny is going to go next, turning for 1, 2, and 3 to get +1 defense here. Throw here at the Bog Skulker. Base damage of 5 and 1 die. So 5 damage going in. Blocking 1. So 4 going through, which is the max he can take, down to 11. On defense, retaliate 1 with a range of 1, so we're out of that range. Then we're going to get the effigy, ally with the lowest HP. Heal for 4, taking it back up to full health. They're already at HP. All right, so that's good. Just healed him up. Ooh, I did forget. On that first attack, with him next to it, if an adjacent enemy was attacked, he would have had another attack on there. So I can fix that a little bit. 4 dice +1. So he would have soaked up the 1 damage. 1, 2, 3. And that would have retaliated against him. 2 attack dice. So 4 damage on his base 2 health or defense, so he would have been down to there. So retcon that. We didn't go too far away from it. Then we're going to go with Kuralt. He'll stay right where he's at, shooting there. Base 3 damage with 4 dice. So 5. He's got a defense of 0 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get his free attack from that. So that's going to be total of 5 minus 1. So 4 more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he gets to go. Enemy with the lowest physical defense, which is going to be 2, 2, 3, and 2. And if it's tied, he goes for the nearest. So he's fine right where he's at, going into Zaxos with base damage of 2 and 3 attack dice, and on a special, he'll stun. All right. So 4 damage coming in. We've got a defense of 2, taking 2. Then Zaxos is just going to go start the capturing process. That will reset this. Next, we've got the River Guardian going, so free turn. Then we're going to go with Druce's. So turn 1, 2. No, we'll go there. Attack here, frontal arc. Base of 4 damage with 2 dice. So 6 going in on his 0 defense. So going down to 12. Then we've got the Demon Wretch. We'll have Fanny go. 1, 2, 3. Ranged attack. Base damage of 4. 4 damage going in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Demon Wretch. Geralt moves in. Starts capturing. River Guardian. Then Zaxos flips over. Takes the damage. We reset. Next turn goes to the Bog Skulker, so 1 damage to each of those. Then Geralt will go, taking a damage from flipping, and we've captured that one. Then the Effigy, he is going to heal 3. Going after the enemy with the lowest HP, which is going to be Fanny. Swift, careful advance, needs to be within 3. He'll step over 1, 2. So base damage of 4 with 4 attack dice. It's going to be -2 attack. All right, so 4, 5, 6 minus that. We will roll to see if she can get out of it. Nope. So she's taken 6 down to 3 health. So normally we can start capturing him at 9. Because of her, it's going to be 14, so we can start the capturing process. So, Geralt, 1, 2, and start. Then we're good for a turn. Then Fanny will go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just going to watch everything. The Effigy doing a damage. Zaxos, 1, 2, and use his ability to heal for 5, going up to 16. Reset. We're good. Fanny will do nothing. Demon Wretch. Druce's. We'll take it up a level. River Guardian. Geralt, 1, 2, 3. Start the process. And Zaxos starts the process, and we reset. And now all the activations are going to be the effigy, so that's going to be a damage to each of them. So 1, 2, and 3. And with him, we flip over. They each take a damage. And of course, he took a damage for flipping that token over. And then Zaxos finishes it off. And yes, that seemed easy. I'm in the 4th season still doing level 1 encounters, but I wanted to get everyone full health, but still taking some damage. So with the 2 defeated creatures, we're getting some essence and some blood. So there's that. Of course, we got a level 1 and level 2 creature, so we'll grab those tokens. And then set our board up. All right, so moving into our encampment. We had a gold left over or from our season 3 bonus. Got some essence over there. And then our blood and some feathers. And 1 horn. So with our barracks at level 2, everyone's going to heal for 6. So 26, 19, and 18, and 9. And everyone's going to get their 5 actions. Let's see, Carolt and Zaxos will be going to the Silver Strim while these 2 go heal. Because unfortunately he cannot go to the Silver Strim. So spinning an action, actually not spinning an action. These 2 are going to spin 3. It's going to allow us to sell these. And because of our veterinarian, this guy's going to get us 3 gold. That's getting us 1, so 4 money. I got 5 money to play with. We'll see what additional workers we have to play with. So give this a shuffle. And look at 3 of them. So first up, trader, barter, draw 5 equipment cards instead of 3 when trading at the Silver Strim. When purchasing equipment, choose 1 required resource. That resource is no longer required. Apothecary, for efficiency, when crafting a potion equipment card, apply plenty. And that card wouldn't be discarded. Discard the token instead. And Phase Blood Potion is an option. So that potion is a free action. Discard to make a free activation with +2 speed. That's pretty nice. And then lastly, the Master Chef. At the start of each encounter, all seekers have +2 health. Once lost, this health may not be healed. So they can go 2 above their max health. Looks like to me. And then the Master Stew is an option. And that is discard to apply well fed to self. The seeker heals for 5 and has +3 attack dice for the rest of the encounter. Of course, we need hearts and eyeballs for that. We have neither of those. We need eyeballs for that one. Not too thrilled about any of those. So I think what we're going to do is spend 3 gold to make our temple level 3. And I think we'll spend the 2 gold to take that up to level 2. So for Drusus, let me see. That is going to unlock his rally ability. At the end of the round, choose 1 seeker and place them 2 fields away from the current field. And... that's it for the upgrades. And for the market, see if we've got the right resources to catch anything here. 1, 2, 3. Definitely don't, well, we're close. We've got 3 out of 4 blood, 2 hearts we don't have, 2 blood and a horn, so we could get some adrenaline. It's a free action discard to apply adrenaline to self. The Seeker has +1 speed, defense, and base damage until the end of the encounter. I think we're just going to keep our resources for a while. And since that's level 3, it can hold up to 4 people, and every time they take an action there, we're going to heal for 4. So Drusus takes an action and heals for 4 up to 30. And then Fanny takes an action, goes up to 13. Then they'll take the same actions again. Of course, he's at full health. 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 17. And same thing again. Up to 21. Then Fanny and Zaxos will go healing. Up to 25. He'll go to 23. And these two will go scouting. So still have our level 1 and 2 cards in here. We'll take a look at 3 of these and see where we want to go. Am I ready to go to level 2? Or do I stay at level 1? Because I still don't have people maxed health. But we seem to be doing all right. So 1, 2, 3. So we've got the divide. All Seeker range attacks have -1 range, and melee attacks have -1 attack. Fighting a level 2 Streamcaller and 3 level 1 creatures. Then another level 1, all Seekers have -1 healing. Cannot be less than 0. Demon Wretch level 2 and 3 level 1 at the Wicked Gulch. Then another level 1 in the Wildwood. All creatures have on activation heal self for 1, a Wisp at level 2, and 3 level 1 creatures. And I'm not a fan of us not being able to heal because I got 2 people with healing things. Definitely not a fan of less attack dice. So I think we're going to go into the Wildwoods. So we're definitely going to get a level 2 Wisp. So coming in with 12 health. On defense, -3 to all incoming damage from non-adjacent attackers. Then we're going to get 3 level 1 creatures. First is going to be the Chimera, 20 health. The Seeker has 5 or less health after the Chimera's attack. They are down, pounce on attack. If only successes are rolled, roll attack dice again and add the result to the original roll. The Trench Watcher, 15 health. On defense, ignore bonus back attack damage and retaliate with physical attack, range 1 and 4 attack dice. Whirling Claws, attacks hit all adjacent Seekers. And lastly, the Horned Golem, 17 health. Just a huge defense, so definitely need to hit that guy with magic. And then for Season 5, we will be taking out all the level 1 cards for our next scout, so definitely getting into level 2 in Season 6. And with that, as always, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.